Hello and welcome back to a gloriously sunny field. We've been hearing you. We are back. I'm here with the 50-man camera crew and DigitalDan.
Hello. Welcome to a sunny day at the field. Oh my God, welcome back. It's a lovely sunny day, as we've said. Oh, at least we can actually see a face now. I think this might genuinely be the best day we've filmed this on.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Summer is coming back. We started this series in November, so we've only experienced this place at winter.
In the cold.
Finally, we have some lovely sunshine. The sunny G's are on. We're here. We're
Here.
There's
a plane going over.
It's the noisiest plane in the world. But Daniel, oh my God.
What?
Have you not seen? There was a pickup truck with the Universal logo on it.
I did see this actually.
Seen right in this area. Everyone thought that this van or pickup truck was to do with Universal Studios Great Britain theme park.
It did have a Universal logo on it. It said something about production. And that's where it sort of ends.
That's where it ends, yeah.
It says, what does it say? Production
services.
That's the one.
Not theme park.
You're actually fuming. What's going on?
I'm so annoyed. This van is clearly to do with film production, not theme park production.
Which is sad, and I really wish it was theme park production, and that we could see some theme park work, and that is like our first big hint towards it actually happening, even though there's been so many already. But I've seen all your comments. We've seen all your comments. Sadly, that's probably not for this place.
No. There is a couple of massive hangars. You can't see them from here, but just over the trees in that direction, in this dimension. No one's going to get that reference, are they?
No, that's 2022. That's our big nostalgia moment.
The video's not even on your channel anymore, is it?
No, rest up the Port Ventura vlog.
But yes, over there are some old airship hangars, enormous buildings that are now used as film studios. So Universal being seen in this area, it's probably not anything too different to regular life.
The thing is, we can't say 100% that it's not for Universal Studios Great Britain.
No, we can't. But I mean, at the end of the day, this is a muddy field.
And it's not actually that wet muddy anymore. Is that a term? Wet muddy? The mud's dried. Because of the sun, it literally looks like mud is everywhere. But it's all dried. So the public footpath that goes right across here, we could technically trek across there. And that would be lovely. But I like where I'm sat.
But Daniel, there is something huge here at the field right now.
Is there?
That no one else has reported on yet. This is fresh. This is a hot topic. It's right over there, but we're going to keep you waiting for that one.
Watch till the end so you don't miss it. And subscribe so you can stay tuned for when this develops, because this might be the start of something big.
This is huge.
Massive, some would say. But no, speaking of course, before we get into that, there has been fencing all the way along the back. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'll put in some footage. There's like fencing. We spoke about that last time in the cold and the rain and the very unfocused episode that no one seemed to point out, which is crazy. Thank you, appreciate that though.
I've taught the 50-man camera crew how to operate the camera now, so this episode should be in focus.
Wait, shall I take a photo of the 50-man camera crew today?
Yeah, show everyone the 50-man camera crew.
Here we go. Look at that, that's
Smile,
incredible.
Guys. There we go. Look happy to be at work.
But not only has the fencing gone up, not only is that exciting thing happening, just over there in the actual field itself, which again we'll get onto, we've also seen this morning, again, fresh news. Fresh news?
Fresh news. Fresh news.
We've actually seen an article released by the Financial Times. And of course, over the months we've been doing this series, there are so many articles and they're all full of absolute crap. Oh, there's a new theme park opening in Milton Keynes. This isn't in Milton.
Kit Kat Chunky. Please carry on.
These are good though. These are pretty good. Better than some of the articles that came out. But those articles, right? So all of them have like little things in there, not too much. We spoke about one that said there's going to be 4 zones in the park and like other stuff and how many jobs it's going to provide. But the Financial Times has come out. I actually haven't showed this to Marcus because it's quite interesting. And shout out to James, Lee's on the Lawn on Twitter for discovering this. But the Financial Times has come out. I've condensed down the article, because what's the point in reading the whole thing, because all of it is just stuff we've heard. But the Financial Times has come out. Universal, the theme park business owned by Comcast, is close to agreeing terms on a project that would see 500 acres of industrial land turned into one of Europe's top tourist destinations.
Are you all right?
According to several people close to the talk. So again, not a full justified source, but they did say afterwards a deal could be announced as early as next week, according to two people that are very, very close to the negotiations, which have been underway since last summer. They added that activity by the officials to secure the deal had been accelerating in recent weeks. Again, if that is true, we're seeing these sort of like talks and stuff accelerating at a pace of knots. That's not what you say. Rate of knots.
Pace of knots!
We've been saying this for months, that there could be an announcement in a couple of weeks, and it's never happened. What are your thoughts?
I personally believe it's already been approved.
Oh, I agree.
Like, I think everyone wants this to happen. Even like when I was speaking to my good friend Mel, our good friend Mel.
Yes.
Shout out to Mel.
Lovely man.
Knows a lot of people in the local area. Apparently everyone in the local area there's not a single person that doesn't want it to happen. Every single person is positive in the local area. Everyone in the government wants it to happen. The local council wants it to happen.
But I don't.
Why?
Kit Kat Chunky. Oh, God. The first ride at Universal! This is a public footpath, by the way.
For the birds.
Tell you that. Walking on public footpath. You may not like it. There's actually a public footpath that runs directly along here and that way. So, like...
Oi, can you come back, please?
I might host the rest of the episode from here, you know.
I'm really lonely.
Go on, we'll chuck it for the 50-person camera crew. Go on. Eat it.
Eat it!
So you reckon it's actually been approved then?
I personally believe that, I reckon behind the scenes, it has been approved, but they want to control how the message goes out.
I remember a few weeks back, the Treasury was the last thing to approve it. Apparently they've been in negotiations with Comcast about a package of incentives, including improvements to the local road and rail infrastructure. I didn't know this. Apparently, the project to redo the roads is called Project Nectarine.
The roads that connect it to Universal?
I think so.
Really?
It says known in Whitehall as Project Nectarine.
I didn't know it had its own project name.
Why are project names so weird, by the way? Because at Towers recently, Project Ocean. Why are we getting Project Nectarine?
You're telling me you don't know why?
Why not? But the government sources have said that talks with Comcast were ongoing and nothing is agreed, but people close to the discussion said it was hoped that an announcement would be made this month. It's in its final stages, said one person involved in the talks, who added that the timing of the announcement could slip given the final terms were still being discussed. Downing Street and Comcast didn't bother to comment. They didn't want to, they declined it. They're hiding something.
No, Daniel, you're missing the point. They're all at their computers busy with Epic Universe.
Oh, don't.
That's what's happening. They can't focus on the field, TM official, because they're out in Orlando opening the Epic's Universe.
Oh, no, we have to talk about that for a second. Epic Universe previews just started in Orlando, the newest Universal park, before this one. No, it looks incredible.
Obviously. Yeah, it does look amazing. I am avoiding spoilers of that park like the plague.
Yeah, that's fair. So, if you want to, next week when we read the comments, comment down below all the spoilers of Epic Universe, and this man will have to read them.
I will implode.
Don't do that. Comment down below what you think Universal. It's probably time we talk about
the big news.
Yeah.
The big news. New news no one's reported about. Well, a lot of people like to focus on the other field.
The brickwork side, right?
The bit that's got all like the abandoned buildings and all the... And that is a more interesting site than a muddy field to look at.
There is some clearance and stuff going on there from what I've heard. There's obviously the fencing that's gone up around it as well. So there is stuff happening there.
There's stuff over there. I think things get delivered over there.
Right, yeah.
Like that's why it seems like more of an action-packed site. But this site right here, this field is the field, TM. This is where the theme park is being built. So this is way more interesting of a site. Because this is where all the roller coasters are going to be.
The car parks.
The city walk.
The hotel.
The Toby Carvery.
Oh, don't. That might be part of that trio now. We talked about ages ago.
Yeah.
Toby Carvery is elite. I had my first one yesterday after we went to Woburn Safari Park. Shout out to them. Very, very good place.
If something was to start happening in this field, then it would be big news, like insanely interesting, wouldn't it?
Which is why we are here to report there is some action in the field, TM.
Diggers have shown up in the field. We're
not capping, man.
It sounds like we're being silly.
You might not be able to see them, right? But they're round there, over there. So obviously, this public footpath behind us. Let's tell the story before we introduce some new technology to the field.
So we showed up yesterday before going for a Toby carvery, of course, as you do.
Yeah.
And
thought we'd have a quick look at the Universal site, see if anything's happening, I guess.
Exactly. We just showed up here, had a look around.
We walked just across the public footpath that's right down there. The weird one that you can't really see, and it's a bit random, but it's on the public footpath websites. And what did we see?
Not one, not two, but 2 diggers just around the corner over there. Bright orange diggers. We don't know at this stage if they've dug anything.
There's mounds of dirt right next to them. They are both stationary, so we saw them last night on a Sunday, so obviously there's going to be no work happening. But we looked again this morning, just walking down there to look, and again, they're still stationary. So technically, does that mean ground has broken at Universal Studios Great Britain? Potentially?
Maybe. At the end of the day, like with the pickup truck, everyone got ahead of themselves. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves with these diggers.
Seeing something like that when there's construction machinery in the site is a lot different to something that's just been spotted outside.
Should we take a closer look?
Let's take a closer look using the new Marcus Dilo creative technology, never before seen on the field and anywhere in the world. Here we go. This picnic basket actually is just a hole underground. If you come here, there's just a hole.
There's a different 50-man crew underground that pass things up. Yeah.
Do you want a Kit Kat Chunky too? Oh, they've actually finished the Kit Kat Chunky. Look, they finished it. Oh, that's amazing. Introducing. Let's go. Come on. Goodbye, sir. So Marcus has just stepped off camera to do all this properly. So he's got VLOS and everything. I don't know the full terms. It's all legal. Don't worry. And as you can see, well, you can't see it. I can barely see it. It's all the way up there. And we're going to go and have a look at these diggers on the construction site for Universal Bedford because it's very exciting. And I'm going to act like I can see what the drone is seeing, but there you go. That's the construction going on. Very, very interesting. I know it is just construction machinery, but like we were saying, like this is the first time we've actually seen action on the site other than those fences down there, which the fences just popped up overnight. We're seeing construction work happening over there. Is it not obvious that this is probably going to happen? But yeah, he's just flying the drone. And I have to keep you entertained. What do I talk about whilst he's doing this? Are you filming it? Yeah, unreal. This technology is just beyond anything that's ever been created before. Here is some aerial footage of the field as well. Not that much is happening. We've obviously seen those diggers over there, but this is the main portion of the field you're seeing on your screen right now. And I'm very excited for stuff to happen. It looks huge. Look at it. People, I mean, we actually, shout out to my amazing girlfriend, Emily. We brought her here yesterday to have a look for the first time, and she thought, oh, it's going to be a tiny park. It looks tiny on the maps. You come here in real life, and it's huge. So hopefully the drone gives you a bit of a look at that. And I can hear it returning. Oh, what a landing.
I have something to report from what I saw from the aerial view.
Right.
One of the 2 diggers is not on the site.
Okay.
It's in the distance. It's up on a raised mound just outside the boundary of the field.
Okay.
And the other digger, the closest one, it's sort of like parked, sort of like they've pulled it into the field, and the scoop is like way out in the field. They haven't dug anything, so whether that digger has been pulled in ready to do stuff in the near future, maybe. It could very well just be that the company that has the digger on that site in the distance has just parked their digger there temporarily, so it's out of the way. There is technically a digger in the field that Universal Theme Park is going to be made.
Just not 2.
Just not 2. And it's not dug anything, and it could very well just be there just to be out of the way for the company.
I'll show you a video on screen from where we first saw it and everything. So there's still a digger on site. It's still interesting, but this is another lesson in white. You shouldn't. You shouldn't jump
It's
to
not
conclusions.
clickbait. It's not clickbait. There is a digger on the Universal site,
And it's scooping.
and its scoop is down. It's just not dug anything.
Not yet. But who knows? In the future, they might start digging something. They might even, start putting a fence up behind us. I still don't understand why there's no fence behind us here.
The area where they've put the fences up, there's no public footpaths coming out of that part of the woods.
Oh, true.
So they probably don't want people coming from Manor Road directly onto the field thinking, I'm allowed to do this. Because from there, you're technically not allowed to. From that point, there's no public footpaths. From here, there is a public footpath that runs down, and there's another one over by the train tracks.
Yes, I'll specify again. The field lives on, even if a fence goes up behind us right here, so we can't see properly into the field. We'll have a fence in front of us, whatever. Obviously, if they tarp it over or something, then we might have to think about something else, because that would look awful.
Could you imagine if they put up a construction fence and Universal purposely put the ugliest graphic because they
get us away.
They knew we were coming here.
Literally, if the same fence is going up here, the whole point in this series is over the next few years, we really, really want to just have the whole background change. Like, I would love to be able to come back here when the park opens and be able to sit on the car park, just over there, I guess, sit in the same place in the car park.
It would be glorious, wouldn't it?
I just think the process of seeing all of it go up behind us would be so cool.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing this series. And also, we've done 5 episodes before. Well, before any construction has started, debatably, because there is a little bit down there, and the fences. So
Yeah.
there is some sort of construction going on. But
Yeah.
we've just enjoyed this series, and we're glad you're enjoying it too.
This sounds like a goodbye.
Been a wonderful episode, hasn't it?
It has. I'm getting a tan.
Oh, I'm gonna burn. And subscribe. Bye.
Bye bye.